How to know if you're dealing with a narcissist. By the end of my speech, I hope my audience will understand the characteristics of a narcissist and how to identify them, because at some point in your life, anyone's life, you're going to come across a narcissist, whether it be someone in your, close to, like a parent, a significant other, even something like a coworker or a boss, even a neighbor. We're all going to come across a narcissist. The definition of a narcissist, a lot of people think it is someone who is full of themselves, but it's actually the opposite. It's not self-love. I guess you could say it's self-hate. They don't actually like themselves. They don't like who they are. And they always feel entitled. They feel like their needs come before anyone else's, and they feel like they need all the attention to themselves. And the number one thing that I've noticed always is they have no empathy for you. They have no empathy for others. Everything that they do, think, feel, focuses on one goal, and that's to please and to protect themselves. They're always going to protect themselves. And you can't win an argument against a narcissist. They're always, they're always going to think they're right, and they're always going to tell you you're wrong. This topic is important to me because I unfortunately had these type of people in my life, throughout my life. At first, I didn't know what they were called. I didn't know there was a name, but now I know what it is. And I've dealt with people throughout my lifetime and continue to this day, unfortunately. I made the mistake of trying to fix that person, and in the end, I'm the one that's hurt, and it's my own time that I wasted. And that person went about their life, and they just moved on to the next person. It was just a waste of my time. But I'm here to tell you and to show you the characteristics of identifying a narcissist, and how to deal with that, how to deal with them, their behavior, all that. As stated before, I have dealt with narcissists in the past, and I'm currently dealing with someone in my own family that is a narcissist. Several members of my family, actually. And as much as I want to scream it from the rooftops and, say this person is hurting me, this person is acting this way, this person is evil, there's no point because, they're going to continue to do what they do. And that's it. You're not going to win against them. And it's not good for my mental well-being. It really isn't. It isn't good for anyone's mental well-being to, to just hold on to that anger, to that frustration, that stress. And while I'm not educated in this subject of narcissists, I have throughout the years, done my research online, mostly online, because in the beginning, I could not understand why these people were in my life who were supposed to love me and care for me and love me unconditionally, how they could treat me this way. You don't want to accept the behavior. You always want to think of the good. You always want to only think of the good things. But at some point, you get kind of fed up and you're just like, why are they treating me this way? What's going on? And that's when I discovered, narcissists and their behaviors. How to know if you're dealing with a narcissist and how to deal with them. Well, today I'm going to tell you how to recognize them, how to identify them, how their behavior will affect you, and, how to deal with them. And I think I've said that already, sorry. So let's begin by how to identify a narcissist. Here are 3 things that I use to help identify a narcissist. Number 1, they're incapable of having empathy. They have a limited capacity for empathy. They're not gonna have a whole lot. They're gonna struggle to understand how you feel, to relate to you, to your needs, making it easier for them to engage in hurtful or abusive behavior without remorse. They're not gonna have any kind of remorse for you. They're not gonna, try to be in your shoes, see how you feel. No, they only care about themselves. And they always, number two, they always feel a sense of entitlement. They have an inflated sense of self-importance and superiority. They always believe that they deserve special treatment, and their priorities are always number one. They always, they always feel like they're entitled to the attention, everything. Um, and then also the other main thing is manipulation. They're very, very manipulative and skilled at controlling others to serve their own needs and desires. This manipulation can manifest as emotional, psychological, or physical abuse. Um, they're always going to want that control over you, so they're going to say and do whatever they need to for you to do, or they're going to say and do whatever they need to say to get you to do what they want you to do. They're going to use their words. They might use physical uh, abuse or emotional. So now that we discussed the behavior, let's talk about how they make you feel. They will always, always, always try to make you feel guilty, like you're the bad person, like there's something wrong with you for how you've reacted to how they treated you. Like you're the bad person for getting mad at them, which is crazy. And they're mad at you because you didn't let them manipulate you and walk all over you. They're mad at you for that. Which is crazy because you want to hold on to your own reality and remember that protecting yourself is a sign of emotional health. You always want to protect yourself, and they're not going to like that. They're going to want that control over you. You just can't let them. You can't let them do it. We all have trauma, I guess you could say, from a narcissist person. Uh, when you're chronically exposed to a narcissistic abuse, your nervous system has learned to stay in its flight or fight mode or survival mode, meaning you're highly anxious all the time. You're hypervigilant. You're sensitive to people's energies and things like that in the environment. Um, I personally have been through that. You're so sensitive. Like if anyone talks to you a certain way, you automatically just shut down because you've been around people that are just so harsh that if just a regular person talks to you a certain way, you're just you shut down. And your body is exhausted. You're basically having to teach your nervous system how to shift down into your normal state. You have to relearn to feel safe in your body, and this is going to make you feel exhausted because you're gonna feel tired mentally. So then your body's going to kind of feed off of that. You're gonna need more rest, more naps, because your body is it's trying to regenerate itself, I guess you could say. So now you're probably wondering, how do I deal with this person? What are my next steps? What I've used is my main thing is be quiet and be successful. When I say be quiet, I mean remember what they want from you. What's their motive? They want your emotional reaction, your energy, your attention, your response, your words, your engagement, and your time wasted. They want a reaction from you. You are not going to give them that reaction. You are going to stay quiet. You're not going to say anything back. I know it's going to take every fiber of your being not to say anything back because you're so angry. You have such, resentment towards them. You're going to want to say something. But number one thing, don't say anything. You're going to set healthy boundaries. If that means you want to go no contact, go no contact. If that's what you need to do, you got to do it. Don't let them, send you heartfelt messages, text messages, phone calls, voicemails, saying how how uh, how you hurt them by cutting them off. Don't let them do that because they don't care. They're just trying to make you feel bad so that you contact them because they don't like that they don't have access to you. So they're gonna keep blowing up your phone. Um, because they thrive off your misery. You have to do the opposite. Even though you're hurting, you feel betrayed, you're in pain, you have to be silent, like I said. And after you start the no contact process, Since they don't have access to you, they're going to try to reach out to your relatives. They're going to they're going to call your mom, or they're going to reach out to your social media friends and try to get access to you, try to get word to you, their fake apologies. But you have to let your family, whoever is close to you, know that this is what's going on. You chose to cut this person off because of their toxic behavior. And number three, be successful and be happy. Their whole personality is seeing you unhappy and how they make you feel. They thrive off your misery, like I said before. If you're happy, it hurts them because it makes them feel like they failed in making you miserable, um, like they're not successful in making you feel like how they feel inside. And when you become successful by healing yourself and finding the best version of yourself, you will start nurturing self compassion, celebrating your strengths, and challenging any negative self perception that the abuser may have instilled in you. When you start caring about yourself, when you don't have that person telling you, for example, you're ugly, uh, you're stupid, you're not, you don't hear that anymore. So you gotta kind of train yourself to remember to kind of find yourself and remember you're smart. You're not dumb. Um, you don't need that negativity, so you got to kind of bring yourself back up to where you used to be before you met that person. So, if you are dealing with a narcissist, they're going to use many tactics to hurt you. It will affect your well being, but you must take the necessary steps to protect yourself. You don't attract narcissists because something is wrong with you. You attract narcissists because so much is right with you. And I love that because it's so true. Narcissists aren't going to go for the sad person, sitting by themselves at the table. They're going to go for that confident person that has people around them that people admire because they don't feel that way about themselves and they're jealous. They want to be like you. They want to be admired. Um, they want to be known like you. So they're gonna try to find a relationship with you, whether it be your friend, whatever, and they're gonna try to bring you down. So they're always gonna talk bad about you. They're gonna manipulate you, like I said. Um, and I'm hoping that with the information I'm giving you, that this will help you identify those people and to immediately, shut them out. Don't let them in your life. They're toxic. They're not happy. Don't let them bring you down because you're awesome and you deserve nothing but the best.